Well, has Rahul Gandhi gone on leave for a couple of weeks to actually prepare himself for a bigger role? NDTV has learnt that Rahul Gandhi will actually be taking over from his mother in April as the Congress president. His sabbatical, however, continues to be shrouded in secrecy. This morning, a Delhi Congress worker claimed that Rahul was actually in Uttarakhand and posted these pictures on Twitter. Soon after that, the party denied this, said that these pictures are actually old. There's also been crazy speculation on where Rahul could be, ranging from Greece to Laos to Uttarakhand, of course, and to even Thailand. What was glaring, however, today was Rahul's absence from the anti-land bill protests that the Congress held in Delhi today. It was actually quite a big protest attended by a series of their senior leadership against the land bill. But while everybody spoke about Rahul Gandhi, the man himself was not there. So the thing is he cut out for the top job? What has he taken this sabbatical for? Why has he taken this sabbatical right now? And is this something that he really should be doing at the end of the day? Manishankar Iyer of the Congress Party, senior leader and Rajya Sabha MP, joins us tonight. We have Siddharth Bhatia joining us from Mumbai. And Jagdish Sharma, member of the Congress Party, who tweeted those pictures from Uttarakhand, of Rahul in Uttarakhand. He also joins us today. Mr. Sharma, thank you for joining us. Can I ask you your reaction first to the Congress actually and Rahul Gandhi's office distancing themselves from your tweets? They said you have nothing to do with the party, you are not close to Priyanka as you are claiming to be, and that these are old pictures that you tweeted. What is your response, Mr. Sharma?
देखिए, एक तो ये फोटो जो भी हैं वो कल की हैं, और नंबर दो, जो वो डिनाई कर रहे हैं उनकी मजबूरी है, वो हमारी पार्टी के रजिस्टर्ड प्रवक्ता हैं, तो वो तो उसी लाइन पे चलेंगे जिसको ऑफिस चलाएगा। मेरा मानना यह है कि राहुल गांधी बैंकॉक में नहीं है, जिस तरह से 2 दिन से चर्चा हो रही थी। राहुल गांधी उत्तरकाशी में, उत्तराखंड में देवभूमि मां गंगा के पास हैं, और वो अब अगले पड़ाव का मंथन कर रहे हैं, और वो बड़ी मजबूती से उभर कर आएंगे। जिस तरह वो डिनाई कर रहे हैं, मुझे बड़ा दुख है। क्यों कर रहे हैं? वो क्या कहना चाहते हैं? एक लोग हमारे राहुल गांधी की छवि को खराब कर रहे हैं। क्या उसको खराब होने देना चाहिए? सच्चाई जनता को नहीं बताना चाहिए? अगर गलत है तो ये गलती मैं करता हूं और करता रहूंगा, और मैं दावे से कह रहा हूं वो कहीं बैंकॉक में नहीं है, वो हिंदुस्तान में। हमारे बड़े नेता दिग्विजय सिंह साहब ने भी कहा कि वो हिंदुस्तान में है। फिर भी लोग इस तरह की बात कर रहे हैं कि हमारे नेताओं को भी सोचना चाहिए कि दुनिया क्या दिखा रहे हो और वह सच्चाई क्या है। राहुल गांधी हमारे नेता हैं और आने वाले कांग्रेस के अध्यक्ष भी हैं। वो अपनी तैयारी में लगे हैं और मजबूती से तैयारी में लगे हैं। वो उत्तराखंड गंगा मां के नजदीक हैं।
लेकिन मतलब आप कहते हैं ये कल की तस्वीरें हैं, और उनका कहना है कि ये तस्वीरें पुरानी हैं, ये पहले गए थे उत्तराखंड, पहले गए थे, कुछ साल पहले गए थे, ये तब की तस्वीरें हैं। आपको कैसे पता है कि ये कल की तस्वीरें हैं? आप तो खुद तो वहां नहीं थे, आपको कहां से मिली ये तस्वीरें?
ये पहले नहीं, हर साल जाते हैं, मुझे पता कि हर साल जाते हैं। एक रात जो नहीं पता, मैं भी बताना चाहता हूं, प्रियंका गांधी भी अज्ञातवास जाते, किसी को नहीं पता है। पर ये एक अंदर की घर की बातें मंथन के लिए जाते हैं। और एक कल की फोटो जब मैंने टीवी में देखा कि किसी चैनल पे इतनी भयंकर बहस हो रही है, हमारे नेता की छवि खराब हो रही है, तो मैंने अपने सूत्रों से फोटो कल ही मंगाई, और कल मंगा के रात को 12 बजे ट्वीट करी। ये फोटो किसी के पास तो नहीं है, कोई जो अपने अपने प्रयास लगा रहे हैं। हमारे नेताओं ये बात क्यों नहीं समझ पा रहे हैं? मैं दावे से कह रहा हूं ये कल की फोटो है, और उत्तराखंड में राहुल गांधी हैं। ये मेरा जो कहना है ये बिल्कुल ठीक है।
लेकिन जगदीश जी, फिर पार्टी को क्या हो गया? फिर ये इसको डिनाई क्यों कर रहे हैं? क्योंकि ये तो उनको भी सूट करना चाहिए, ये बताने से कि राहुल गांधी यहाँ मां गंगा के पास है, बैंकॉक में नहीं है, तो फिर क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
डिनाई, यही तो दुर्भाग्य है इस पार्टी का कि सच्चाई बात नहीं रखते हैं। डिनाई इसलिए कर रहे हैं कि ये बात जगदीश शर्मा क्यों बता रहा है। जगदीश शर्मा, क्या जगदीश शर्मा कार्यकर्ता भी नहीं है? मैं ये बता देना चाहता हूं, जगदीश शर्मा वो कार्यकर्ता, अगर कांग्रेस पार्टी उसको निकाल भी देगी तो उसके खून में कांग्रेस है, वो कांग्रेस के लिए ही काम करेगा, पार्टी छोड़ने वाला नहीं है। हमारे बाप दादों ने कांग्रेस बनाई है, हमारे नेताओं ने कांग्रेस बनाई है। तो उन लोगों से ही तो राहुल गांधी को बचा रहे हैं जो इस तरह का मैसेज दे रहे हैं, अपने नेता को बदनाम कर रहे हैं। उन्हीं से आज राहुल गांधी को खतरा। जगदीश शर्मा जैसे कार्यकर्ता को राहुल गांधी से कोई,
लेकिन वो तो कहते हैं कि आप कार्यकर्ता नहीं। आज पीसी चाको ने कहा कि आपका पार्टी के साथ कोई संबंध ही नहीं है। आप कहते हैं कि आप प्रियंका गांधी और रॉबर्ट वाड्रा को बड़ी अच्छी तरह जानते हैं। मैंने कहीं पढ़ा कि आपने ये भी कहा कि आप रॉबर्ट वाड्रा के साथ गोल्फ खेलते हैं। क्या आप वाकई खेलते हैं उनके साथ गोल्फ?
नहीं, मैं उनको नहीं जानता हूं। वो हमारे पार्टी के बड़े माननीय नेता हैं, तो मैं अपने ये नहीं कि वो मुझे जानते हैं, मैं उनको जरूर जानता हूं। दूसरी बात ये कह रहे हैं क्यों डिनाई कर रहे हैं, यही तो दुर्भाग्य है। जो वर्ग कार्यकर्ता और नेता के बीच का फर्क, आज पीछे चाको साहब हमारे नेता हैं, आदरणीय नेता हैं, उनको ये नहीं पता जगदीश शर्मा कार्यकर्ता कौन है। तो ये तो दुर्भाग्य है, किस तरह के नेता।
लेकिन आपका प्रियंका और रॉबर्ट के साथ क्या रिश्ता है?
कार्यकर्ता की पहचान,
आपका रिश्ता क्या है? आप कितनी अच्छी तरह जानते हैं प्रियंका और रॉबर्ट वाड्रा को?
नहीं, वो हमारी पार्टी की, भाई प्रियंका गांधी जो है राजीव गांधी की बेटी हैं, सारा देश जानता है। मैं उनकी पार्टी का छोटा सा कार्यकर्ता हूं। रॉबर्ट वाड्रा उनके हस्बैंड हैं, कौन नहीं जानता है। पर वो मुझे जानते नहीं जानते मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूं, लेकिन मैं उनको जानता हूं, ये मैं दावे से कह रहा हूं।
अच्छा, उनको तो खैर सभी जानते हैं। I'd like to bring Manishankar Iyer into this. Mr. Iyer, you know what has happened today with these photographs of Rahul Gandhi apparently in Uttarakhand and I don't know where else has seemed to be symptomatic of what's wrong with the Congress party today. Jagdish Sharma says, I am a member of the Congress, I am a party worker, I am a loyal party worker, and it is unfortunate that the party can't even put out a statement on just where Rahul Gandhi is at the moment. Does this reflect a kind of a crisis that the party faces at this point? Something as simple as this, Mr. Iyer.
Should determine what is symptomatic or what is wrong with the party. The fact of the matter is that Rahul Gandhi has decided to take time off at this stage, which is a very critical stage for the party, and it seems to me that the party is on the edge of finally making up its mind after the reverses in the Lok Sabha elections and subsequently in state elections as to where we should be going next. And it might probably involve Rahul Gandhi taking up an even more important assignment in the party than he has today. And if at this stage he wishes to withdraw, reflect and prepare himself for this historic change in the Congress, I don't really know why all kinds of motives should be attributed to this, or an attempt be made to find out what is behind it. I think what is being said is straightforward, that he has withdrawn for the moment in order to reflect on all that he has learnt over the past several months, and where he wishes to, how he wishes to synthesize all this into a program of action.
No, but you don't think, Mr. Iyer, that he should have taken the party into confidence? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but don't you think that if he had to do this, firstly, the timing has been questioned even by your own party colleagues like Digvijay Singh, for example, and others who are baffled and surprised that he chose to do it just before the budget session began. Two, nobody knew where he was going, why he was going. I'm not saying that the party should reveal his exact location and address and exact city that he's in. But today we're in this absurd situation where we don't know whether he's in Thailand, he's in Greece, he's in Uttarakhand, he's in Burma. Who knows where he is? There seems to be this sort of complete disarray within the party. Nobody knows what's going on. And I'm sure you would admit that it's also demoralized many of your cadre in the sudden way in which he's just got up and left.
Why do you need to know? Mrs. Gandhi, the mother as well as the president of the party, has said that he has withdrawn at the moment in order to reflect, and she hasn't said he's permanently withdrawn, and the general understanding is he'll be back in a week or two. And when he's back, we appear to be on the edge of an extremely important meeting of the Congress which might determine its future. And I do think that this is a stage at which anybody who is going to go on to the helm does need to very seriously reflect, because we have a disconnect between the leadership of the party and the vast body of Congress workers, and without those Congress workers we cannot repair the disconnect between the party and the people at large.
Okay, let me get Siddharth.
Therefore this is a time where organizational change is required, as also a determination as to whether, having drifted away from the anchoring that our party had in 4 principal ideologies, we now need to go back there or modify those, or what do we do? And all these had been under serious consideration inside the party for the last several months.
Okay, so Siddharth Bhatia, then the next question is that we are hearing he is going to in fact take over as Congress president in April. That has been decided. Now, given everything that we've seen over the last few years in terms of Rahul's own performance, his interest or lack of it in party matters and taking up responsibility, is this something he should be doing? Is he cut out to be Congress president, Siddharth Bhatia?
Well, becoming the Congress president will at least solve one problem. There will be a clarity of position. And in fact, years ago, this subject came up once earlier, and there was a lot of discussion around it. And even then, a considered opinion of a lot of people was that if you make him the president, then at least there is clarity down the line, that he is the final authority. At the moment, you have to understand, he may be the son, he may be part of the dynasty, but he is still a vice president. There are two distinct power equations, power camps within the Congress. Nobody seems to know whether they should invest in A or B. So if we make him president, now whether he will rise to the role, he has shown flashes of inspiration occasionally, but equally and more, in fact, he has shown signs of not being there when crucially wanted. And this is one particular example. I think the budget session is important enough, but most important, the Congress has handed over initiative of the opposition space to the land acquisition bill to the likes of Anna Hazare and Kejriwal. Anna Hazare was out of the picture till the other day. He is back in the news. This was a space that the Congress legitimately ought to have occupied. It is now protesting, but it doesn't have somebody to lead it. So whether he takes over and rises into the job is a moot question, though I might just point out that in the past two occasions, Indira Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi both did rise to the job. At this moment, he'll have to work that much harder to show that he's capable of leading the party, not just being an informed, powerful, influential man. He has to lead the party, and the party has to follow it.
Okay, that's an excellent point that you make. I'll take that to Ajoy Bose. That the important point Siddharth Bhatia makes is that at least there would be clarity on who's the boss, because that is a problem within the Congress right now, isn't it? About the Rahul, pro-Rahul and anti-Rahul camps, and that's also sort of coming out in the way senior leaders are now suddenly coming out and giving their views on the drift within the party. Also depends on whose camp you're in.
Listen, Nidhi, these are very bad days for the Congress. Okay. And now Rahul Gandhi, and without going into the comical discourse of where he is, whether Uttarakhand or Bangkok or whatever, the fact of the matter is that this land acquisition bill was largely attributed to his initiative from the Bhatta Persol days. Now, this is a time where I feel, what is this reflection? What is this reflection about, taking over a larger task? I think he should have been out there on the streets at Jantar Mantar leading this thing. See, the problem is for the Gandhis and the leadership of the Congress, the party can only revive if it starts winning again. The elections that are coming up, the Congress is not even in the second position, they are fourth or fifth position. Like the Bihar, state elections. Yeah. From Bihar, then Bengal, then Tamil Nadu. UP. These are, and then later we go into Punjab, where they have a great chance of winning back that state from the Akalis, but now AAP might snatch it away. So, the Congress, until Rahul Gandhi has a win under his belt now, it will be very difficult. There's no great overarching organizational change or anything that will really change the situation. The fact is that they will have to use... Is
he the guy who's going to lead them to those wins? That's the question.
Look at how people have made a comeback. The opposition makes blunders, and God knows this government is making blunder every day.
But you can't wait for the other side to blunder all the time.
The Congress is not in a position to capitalize or take the main benefit. The main benefit of the government's blunders are going to regional parties, other parties, not the Congress. So the Congress really has to be there. And right now, Rahul Gandhi's place is on the streets. Whether as president, not as president, the main point is Rahul Gandhi has to be seen leading the party from the front. If becoming president, it makes it easier, great. But he has to be there with Congress.
Siddharth Bhatia, the question then is, was this the right time for him to have vanished and taken this sort of this sabbatical? I mean, Mr. Iyer says that he's, we're at a point, and he's right, where he will have more responsibility in the party. It's a defining moment. It's maybe historic, and he needs time to think about where the Congress is headed and where he is headed. But was this the right time to do that, or are we reading too much into that?
No, but the short answer from my point of view, and I've said this, I've written this, is very, very poor timing, because as I said, the poor timing is twofold. The poor timing is one, because the session just opened, and this is a session in which the BJP, the NDA is going to look very, very vulnerable to attacks from its own allies as well as from the opposition. Second, on the streets. On the streets, the Congress is out there, but it is not making the same waves as Anna Hazare. Anna Hazare till the other day was a non-entity after this collapse of IAC, and here he is back again. And AAP seems to be moving into that space. So yes, very, very poor timing. I mean, surely this kind of chintan, this kind of deep contemplation could have been postponed by 3 weeks.
Yeah,
I mean, the AICC session is still some time away, so the presidentship could have been announced then. It could have been postponed by 3 weeks.
Yeah, Mr.
What was the hurry?
Wait? Why not wait?
In fact, it looks like not only poor timing.
It looks like he ran away. Essentially, it looks like he ran away from the budget session because Mr. Iyer, more than ever, you needed Rahul Gandhi to lead from the front.
For him, yes.
Yeah, you know, you needed Rahul Gandhi to lead from the front. You had this big protest on the land bill, for instance, today, where the senior leadership was out there. And this is something the Congress keeps saying is an issue that was so close to the heart of Sonia and Rahul Gandhi. He's not there. This is a crucial budget that could make or break this government, many say. You needed him in parliament to speak, to take on the opposition, and he's not there. Why couldn't the Chintan have waited a couple of weeks?
Because we have wrested a huge victory from on this issue in the Rajya Sabha yesterday, where in any case Rahul Gandhi would not have been there. He's a member of the Lok Sabha. We managed to get the leader of the opposition, who is also the finance minister, to agree that they will postpone the attempt to bring in the act until they have, or rather the bill, until they have actually conducted discussions with all the leaders of the opposition. That is our victory. It's the victory yesterday. And if Anna Hazare is attracting attention, well, that's all to the good, because we need as wide a coalition of opposition to the government as can be possibly formed. And we've held the demonstration
I'm seeing
today,
pictures of today's land
irrespective
bill
of whether
protest.
Rahul is there or not.
No, it makes
Why
a difference.
is it essential? You are the people who always describe us as being, totally devoted to a dynasty and incapable of functioning without them. Well, we've shown you that we are an organization which is a living organization. We're capable of doing our job even if the leadership is absent.
So then Mani
and
should be
don't
honest.
forget
He should
that
say
for
that
the
you don't
last
need the dynasty.
several years,
then you don't need, exactly, you don't need, why do you need Rahul Gandhi to be
So I
president
think
of
the
the
Congress
party?
is quite capable of carrying on without the dynasty.
Sorry, I'm sorry, I disagree. You were asking the limited question as to whether in today's context, it would have been nice to have had Rahul around, yes. But if he is not around, we are still there as an organization to do our job. But I don't think we can indefinitely carry on without a leadership. So therefore, it is silly to take up this issue of what is real today, which is that Rahul is not there, with a projected hypothesis of his never being there and nobody being there to lead the party. I don't think that situation will ever arise.
Okay, I'd like to give the last quick word to Jagdish Sharma. Jagdish ji, मेरे पास 30 सेकंड है. आप कुछ कहना चाह रहे थे as a party worker.
हाँ, मैं कह रहा था जो राहुल कांग्रेस पार्टी एक बहुत बड़ी पार्टी है और हर आदमी का कोई ना कोई दावत है. सोनिया गांधी हमारी अध्यक्ष बैठी है पार्लियामेंट में, सारे नेता हमारे यहाँ पे हैं, तो राहुल गांधी को अलग कोई जिम्मेदारी मिलने वाली वो उसकी तैयारी कर रहे हैं. बस मैं यही कहना चाहता हूँ.
All right, well, interesting times ahead for the Congress as well. Don't know where Rahul Gandhi is, frankly don't care either, but maybe it would be nice for the Congress to clear up its confusion within its own ranks about where he is, what he's doing. It maybe reflects the kind of disarray currently in the party. And as we speak, Mr. Iyer, there are leaders from your party who are, going public with their own grievances with the leadership. And I think that is something the Congress will have to reflect on as well, seriously.
Just shows how democratic we are. Inside the party, we are totally democratic.
All right. Thank you very much to all of you for joining us on the program this evening. We'll be back tomorrow as well. Important day tomorrow. It's the rail budget. The finance minister is likely to speak on the land bill. So lots to talk about tomorrow evening. See you then.